Hello, Jesse. My name is Billy Wynn, and I'm going to be walking you through this session today. Before we begin, I have some information for you. I'm going to read it to make sure that I cover everything. You already know why you were asked to be here today, but let me go over it again briefly. I'm asking you to try Fort Hays State University's website in a usability test for my INF 650 final project. We're going to see how user-friendly and effective the website is, basically. The session should last, I would imagine, 20 to 30 minutes. I don't think we'll see though. The first thing I want to make clear right away is that we're testing the site, not you. Do not worry about doing something wrong. As you use the site, I'm going to ask you as much as possible to try to think out loud, to say what you're looking at, what you're trying to do, where you think it's going to lead, and what you're thinking. This will be a big help. Also, please don't worry about hurting anyone's feelings. This usability test can provide valuable information to Fort Hays State University, and we would like to hear your honest reactions. If you have any questions as we go along, just ask them. I might not be able to answer them right away since we're interested in how people do when they don't have someone actively helping them. But if you still have any questions when we're done, I will try to answer them then. And if you need to take a break at any point, just let me know. With your permission, we're going to record what happens on the screen and our conversation via a mic on this laptop. The recording will be used to maybe help me write a report on what we learned from our plan today and will be submitted to my instructor for grading. If you would, I'm going to ask you to sign a simple permission form for me. It just says that we have permission to record you. Do you have any questions so far?
No.
Okay. Okay, thank you. All right, before we begin, look at the site. I'd like to ask you just a few quick questions. First, what is your occupation? What do you do for a living?
I'm an 8th grade language arts teacher.
Okay. What kind of sites or technologies do you use at your work?
We use the website where I am able to make assignments that students do online and submit.
Okay.
I also use the website where we record grades, which is what
Okay.
parents...
What are these websites or programs called?
Infinite Campus is the one for grades, and then Schoology.
Okay. Do you use any other things at your work tech-wise?
Usually email. That's about it.
Okay. What kind of sites do you...
Oh, wait. We use a lot of Google Docs, Google Forms, and most Google Forms we use a lot.
Okay. Okay, I'll just go ahead and go to the scenarios now. Actually, no. I'm going to go ahead and move on to this homepage tour. Okay, we're done with these questions, and we can start looking at things. First, let me get us to that website. I'm going to ask you to first look at this page and tell me what you make of it. What strikes you about it? What is the purpose of the site, you think? What you can do here, what it's for? Just look around and give me kind of a narrative of what you think about it. What it's all about.
It looks like it's made for students who go to the school, but also staff. So they probably use it to find out information, to do things that they need to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, then I'll go ahead and move on to the tasks. I'm going to give you scenarios. I have a copy of most of them for me, and I'm going to give you them one at a time. And I'm going to ask you basically to do these specific tasks. I'm going to read them and then give you a printed copy. I'm going to ask you to do these tasks without using search because we'll learn a lot more about how the site works that way and not just how the search bar works. And again, if as much as possible, help try to narrate everything, like tell me what you're about to click, what you're thinking, where you can go lead, and kind of your thought process while you're trying to do these things. So without further ado, let me give you scenario 1. You are a high school senior and you're wanting to apply for admission at Fort Hays State University. Find out how you would do so on their website.
Okay. Well, I see students and I see academics and admissions. So I'm going to click on admissions.
Okay.
So I want to apply for admission.
Yep.
So I'm going to click apply.
Yeah.
And there's an application.
Okay.
So I would click incoming freshman, I believe. If I'm just trying to apply, I guess I would skip the information, but I'd probably go to admissions requirements. But I'm also wanting to see what's on the checklist.
Okay.
So I'm seeing.
What are you seeing?
I'm just reading about what you need to do if you're an incoming freshman.
Okay.
I guess before you can apply. So assuming I meet all the requirements, I'm going to try to look where I would apply.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if I would just contact them.
There's a place to apply. We're testing where
Oh,
you can find it. What are you looking at?
It's describing incoming freshmen, so I'm going to click apply today.
Okay.
And then I'm going to select what I'm applying as. So I would be... applying as an undergraduate freshman.
Okay. All right. You found where you would apply.
Huh.
Okay. Great. Scenario 2. You are interested in making a difference in educating the next generation in the sciences. Find out the required classes you would need for a secondary education chemistry degree. Where are you going? What are you thinking?
I'm thinking of where I would go as someone, well, I don't know if I would be looking as someone who's currently a student or applying to go there. So I'm thinking of, I don't know if I'd click future students or current students. I'm going to click academics.
Okay.
Since it's about requirements for a certain degree. Okay, so I'm seeing the different colleges, resources.
Okay.
I think I'm going to click on majors, minors, and programs to find the major of chemistry.
I'm thinking for a bit. Looks like we have a problem with the server right now. What is it? The internet. Huh. let me check and see if this is a problem with the internet. No, weird. I guess the server is having a hard time. Okay, maybe. Would you like to try that again?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Huh. Strange deal. Well, Jesse, it looks like that link doesn't work for some reason, but it's not the internet's fault. Would you like to continue and try to find how you find out about
Yeah,
your class requirements?
I'm gonna look at the College of Arts and Sciences. Well, yeah, 'cause that's what I think. I'm gonna look at.
You maybe have found a weak spot on this website. It looks like none of these links. Looks like none of these links are maybe working today. Well, I'm going to redirect you to the home page and see if we can find a different way to get to where we need to go.
Okay.
Make note of that.
I'll just click on students on these smaller things. Okay.
Okay.
Well, these are all things that like current students would look at.
Okay.
I might look at academic resources. Yeah. Or majors, minors, and programs. Well, I don't know if it's the same link as before.
Okay.
I'll click it. Which is weird because that's what I was trying to click on earlier.
Yeah. That was weird.
All
right. Now what are you doing? What are you trying to do?
I'm going to look for the chemistry major. I'm going to. Am I not supposed to?
No, you can do whatever.
Okay. So.
It's not a search.
Chemistry.
Oh.
Okay.
You're looking for a secondary ed, just for clarification. You're looking for a secondary ed, make chemistry, but you can.
Oh.
You can keep doing what you.
Nope. Nope. Our education. Okay.
Are you seeing anything?
No, I don't see education, which is what I would look for.
Have you looked at the whole list?
I think. And it's in alphabetical order. Sort of. Okay. Teacher education.
Okay. All right. What do you do now?
It's not doing anything.
It didn't do anything for you?
Okay, so I assume that's what teacher education is. So that's not working.
You don't see anything different that.
What? I tried to click on the link and it's not doing anything. No? Oh. Okay.
Okay.
So that didn't stand out to me. Secondary education. I don't get it. Okay. Learn more.
Okay. What are you doing now?
Looking for chemistry.
Tell me what you're thinking, like where you're looking for and stuff like that.
Well, I'm trying to find something that says what classes you need, and I'm trying to find the different content areas.
Okay.
Um,